Hey there. I'm just about to go into, I should say, Renal Medicine Associates here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where I'm having my 6 month approximately checkup with my nephrologist. It's long overdue. I've had a lot going on with my kidneys, or seemingly with my kidneys and urinary function and all that since I had seen him last. I had a rather triumphant visit here about a year ago. I'd come back from a little time on the road and in the wilderness where I had been really sick, and I decided to just try an experiment of going to nature. Had nothing to lose, and I was feeling a lot better, and I had my follow up. So I came here and prepared myself for hearing good or bad news based on the kidney condition that I've been told is lurking in the background and could change at any moment. And I got what seemed like really good news that time, and it made me, I think I even made a video, and we'll have to go back and see and maybe line them up. And I was so excited. I remember just almost being in tears about the fact that some of the stuff that seemed irreversible or progressing in a negative fashion were actually stopped. And maybe the doom and gloom news that I've been given by other nephrologists was just poor opinions. Sure, in my head, part of my back of my head was maybe this guy's giving the optimistic view, or he's missing something, and those guys are right, women, men, whatever. But then, flash forward to a year later, here we are. But within that year, 9 months or so plus, I've had a definite feeling of a decline in my kidney function and a lot of symptoms that seem to be related to what they call nephrotic syndrome. So I'm here to admit completely that I've been scared to death since I got sick with the constellation of illnesses of Lyme, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, autoimmune, Sjogren's, all these types of things that whatever the names are, whatever it is, I'm disabled by them. Today, I am so much better than I was earlier this week. Those of you who understand and take words by face value of our friends who have chronic illness recognize and understand, especially those with chronic illness, with the flare type of back and forth. There's sometimes a real constant flaring, and it just gets from bad to worse. And then there's moments like now where I've had a pretty darn good day. So few less pain than I'm used to, and some mental clarity. So as soon as that happens, I get a bit more optimistic and there's some hope. But this thing here that I'm going into, and I gotta stop this video in a second, it scares the crap out of me, because it's a complication that, separate from any of the other illness, just putting my age, and if I were a healthy person, but I'm not, it's a major life-changing thing if you end up having chronic. Well, he says I have chronic kidney disease. It's, I guess, if it's progressing and what stages it's at. But you add chronic kidney disease to all the rest of the stuff, and it really puts you in decline and puts you very vulnerable. And both sides of the equation, the people that treat the other diseases or the people that treat the kidney-related stuff, they battle back and forth, and it kind of handcuffs people from what they can do. And because some of the things that are good for one are bad for the other, or vice versa. So that's the kind of philosophical battle I've really been facing. And I'm just going to go and face the music as best I can do and hope for the best. So I'll do a follow-up and let you know what happens. Thanks for listening.